Hey guys, um, I just wanted to show off my new Kobra X that I got and show you things that you don't want to do with it. First of all, you want to make sure that your build plate is on all the way, because if you can see right there, my build plate was not completely on, and it scratched my touchscreen. There is like a bumper you can print online. I just don't have any PETG right now to print that. But I plan on getting some PETG this week. Um, right now, I'm printing a holder for some coasters I'm giving to my dad for Father's Day. Um, another like another thing is if it's on and the bed plate is hitting the side, it can start bending your filament switching. So when your filament switches, it purges out, and if your bed plate gets over here too close, it can start cutting in to the uh, to the filament purging thing. So yeah, don't do that either. So make sure your bed plate is on straight. Luckily, I haven't made those mistakes again. Another cool thing I'd like to show you is this camera mod here. So this just gives me a better angle when I'm watching it um, through the. I watch it um, on my laptop. I don't connect this to the cloud. Um, I've always liked kind of keeping my stuff offline. Um, this is where I keep all the keychains I make. I'll give them out as gifts. Sometimes I sell them. I try to sell like only ones that like are kind of unique. I don't like the articulated dragon crap. Something somebody would actually want to put on their keychain. You know. Um, I also have these spool holders. It keeps the spool on there better, and it stops them from shaking around and potentially getting like tangled. I have them in different colors. Like here's the one on that side. So there's a few different mods I've added to this. I've also added like anti-vibration seat feet. So more or less, what this does is it doesn't stop the like the printer from shaking. As you can see, it's shaking, but it stops my table from shaking. So you can see kind of all that vibration doesn't get put out in the table. Like I don't feel any vibrations right now. So those have been useful. Um, I had to do my first maintenance on this where I didn't use the oil. I used the grease, but I have oil just in case I need it to. Um, I printed out this little drawer thing. It has my what do they call that? Allen keys. I also have glue. I actually don't recommend using glue on this too much unless you have something that just won't stick down. I found that if you keep it clean, like I mean really like clean it every couple of prints or so, everything sticks to the bed really well. And also at when you're cleaning it, like try not to touch it with your hands afterwards, because I have noticed this thing is very sensitive to hand like oils. But this is I think my first or second layer that it's printing out now. Um, Another thing is this actually shows you like the color you're using. So as you can see up here, my color is 3, which is red. And when it switches, it shows you what it's switching to and stuff, which is kind of nice. Um, you know, um, and really that's about it. This has been a really great printer. I haven't had any issues that weren't my fault, and I really like the community for this too. There's a lot of different like little mods you can get to like get your 3D printer poop to kind of deflect into the bin. But those are just some helpful things I've learned from using this. This is my first like 3D printer I've actually been able to use. I've bought from Creality before, but I could never get them to work. lots of Z-axis issues. The last Creality printer I had that I bought, it came broken with a broken Z-axis lead screw, and they wanted me to replace it, and it just looked like a pain in the butt. Plus the screws at the bottom of the lead screw were stripped, so I had no real way of getting it out. I don't have a lot of tools, because, you know, I'm not really like an engineer type of person. I just kind of do this for fun and for things that I can use, and maybe to occasionally sell a print or two. So, but yeah, I just wanted to show you guys my printer, and if you need any help with your Kobra X, you can always post in the comments and tell me your problem, and I'll try to help you. And if I can't help you, I'll try to find someone who can. Thank you. And please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Bye.